Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the Sci Show. What a beautiful Tuesday morning we have after a stormy, rainy Monday. Back to work. Tuesday is looking brighter. Uh, Probably a quick video today. Who knows with me? Main reason is to say stop your summons. We have another gem summon challenge popping up tonight, later today, wherever you are. In around about, what have we got? About 11 hours time, so probably about 10 hours from the video coming out. But yeah, definitely just hold off on any gem summons or gem summons that you were going to do, sorry. I'll just pop up a picture of the calendar in a moment and we'll go through the items are available. It is an item gem summon challenge, not a hero one. It is only for 10 summons, so it's not too bad. We can see here, we'll still have the super elemental summon. We'll still have the event summon. We've got the seasonal summon, which should still be okay for it. I did just want to also mention the covenant summon that popped up. I didn't even see this when my game updated last night, I don't think. Seems to be trying to really take advantage of the current raid league that's on, with a lot of heroes here that, look, whilst they're quite decent, I don't think they're as good as the other heroes you would usually get during Covenant summons. So, especially if you've got those hard-earned tokens, if you desperately want one of these heroes because you think they will really improve your roster, then great. But I just think they're all a touch under par compared to newer heroes that are normally in the Covenant summon. So I'm not saying they're not good heroes, not saying they're not useful, but compared to the heroes that are usually in the Covenant summon, these are not quite as good. So I would probably hold off there, but that portal will be available as well. So the only one, there's actually none there that will disappear. So all those current summons, we've got Untold Tales 2, some very good heroes there with the Regin and Ott costumes. And there will also be a pickup summon as well. I'll just get to that in a moment. I might do a bit of recruitment at the end of this video. So if you've ever been sort of curious about my alliance or thinking that it's something you might want to look at joining, I'll give you a bit more info and yeah, put some contact details up so you can get in contact with me and see if it's a good fit for you. But anyway, let's jump into the calendar first and we'll have a look at the Gem Summon Challenge. All right, we've zoomed in on the important part of the calendar. These calendars, if you've watched my video from sort of the start of the month, you'll see that they fill up a lot throughout the month. So at the start of the month, you probably get like 60% of what's happening. We've had a lot of extra things pop up here. We are on the 9th currently. We can see, well, we will be when it ticks over. So we can see the item summon challenge times 10. We can also see that the pickup summons has popped up with Agad and Riverfang. So a couple of pretty strong heroes, not absolute brutes, but very, very strong and great in certain circumstances. So that's another option you've got. So on top of the Covenant, which I'd probably stay away from, I'd say probably the best one if you are going to do your 10 gem summons. And look, it's a great time to do them if you participated in the Black Friday deals that were going on. You may have just gotten a reward in your inbox with some gems. So kind of good timing, I think, in that case, if you wanted to use those gems to do a gem summon challenge. Yeah, probably the best one would be the Beowulf portal, where you've got Wayland, Freyawaru, and Wiglaf as the featured. But yeah, don't let me tell you what to do. Make up your own mind. But we can see the 10 gem summon challenge, or the item summon challenge as it's officially called in the calendar. The random rewards, we've got 30 challenge event tokens. So basically 3 summons for the challenge event, 3 summons for elemental, 2 summons for Untold Tales, that looks like, which shows up twice, which is interesting. 3 pickup summons tokens, 3 epic hero tokens, 2 or 1 alpha aethers, 1500 or 1000 gems, or 100 loot tickets. So, there'll probably be a few videos as per normal out there saying, is it worth it? To me, that's not even a question. It's basically, if you're going to do summons, you'll get some extra items. And, you know, if it's worth it comes down to what you need and how many gems you have and all those sort of things. You can do, you know, spend 3,000 gems and get 1,500 back. You're getting the same chance as the heroes you normally would. You know, would I specifically go and buy gems just to do it? Probably not. But if I've got the gems sitting there, there's heroes available in the portals that would be useful for my roster, then why not? Yeah, just a little bit of a bonus there. All those portals are open at the moment that the rewards are for, so you can get to use them straight away if you so desire, or you can hold them off until next time and there's better heroes available for your roster. So that's the gem. I keep calling it gem summon challenge. It's hard when I'm reading it on the screen and it says item summon challenge. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Let me know if these videos are useful. I mean, I know there's not heaps of leeway in the time. Like, it doesn't give you heaps of advance warning, but it's as much as we get. I'm generally asleep. Quite often when this info comes out, it's usually about 3 a.m. my time. But yeah, just want to get this video out as soon as possible. Let me know if they are useful. And I'll just end with a little bit of a recruitment drive. So yeah, sit back, buckle up, all those sort of things. And get ready to be blown away. Probably not. You know, it's just me. So here's the basic info for the Alliance. Anyone that knows me, if you've watched me, you kind of know what I'm about anyway. Look, filling up quickly, probably a slight exaggeration. I don't mind a slow build. To me, it's really important to get the right people playing together. I've always said it, regardless of whether it's my alliance or alliances I've been in the past, or just giving people advice about alliances. I think having like-minded people, it is very hard to find 30 people who are all sort of looking for the exact same thing and have, you know, similar rosters and that type of thing. But to me, it's extremely important to make sure you have those right people. It means the alliance will basically run itself. Some people may think that's a crazy thought, but the early sample of the alliance is that it basically does that. It's very minimum input. Everyone knows why they're there. Everyone is on the same page. And therefore, you kind of don't need to do much sort of, you know, overbearing leadership type stuff. So aiming top 200 and beyond, look, that's a longer term goal. If your roster, if you're currently playing it around, say, the top 500-ish, I think you'd be a great fit. We are up at 16-star Titans. Now, that is getting a little bit monotonous with sort of 11-ish players trying to take down those 16 stars, but we are doing that at the moment. A few extra players would make that a breeze. So strong, active, and experienced. As I said, we just want people who have pretty solid rosters, regularly complete everything in the game. You don't have to be kicking ass and absolute, like, smashing every alliance quest, but just complete them, do a reasonable effort. Yeah, and people that know what they're doing. So it's all about having fun and being reasonably competitive at the same time without that sort of burnout that goes around. So that's the real basics. I'll stick some details up in the description of the video, and I'll drop a comment as well with my contact details for Line and Discord, but you know where you can contact me if you need to. Drop me a comment here. I will also just go into a little bit more of a deeper dive. As I said, I think it's really, really important to make sure everyone's understanding what the Alliance is about before you join. I'm happy to do trials if someone's a little bit unsure and says, oh, look, I'd like to see how I go. Come on over. There's no ill feeling either way if things don't work out. So I'll just stick up a few more details now. It's a little bit nitty gritty, but as I said, I feel it's important that everyone is aware of what they're in for and that the Alliance is a fit for you as well as you're a fit for the Alliance. So I'll just get into that now. But yeah, please consider it. Be great to have you on board. And we'll see how we go. All right, a little bit of nitty gritty stuff here. I won't run through it all. We'll just touch on a few of the important points, but feel free to read through. I think it's really good to give people a full understanding of what the Alliance is about. So basically, we just An alliance for experienced players who want to play hard without the micromanagement. There's no limits on the growth, not only within the game, but also within the community. So I want to make sure that everyone that's part of the alliance is a positive influence on the community, just to help build everything better. But there's no limits. If we happen to get, top 500, then top 200, top 100, top 10, who cares? It just goes wherever it goes. Like, I'm not, um, really banking on saying I want to be a top 10 alliance and, get to that sort of point where it gets a chore. So as long as they're all having fun and playing hard, doing well, that's it. We basically looking for people that understand their roster, enjoy participating, so make sure you're reasonably active, and just enjoy doing all the events. As I said, not smashing them out of the ballpark, but just competing them in a very solid way. It says there our aim is to get into 16-star Titans. We already are. I do need to update that. You don't have to war. It's great if you do. Obviously, if you war, use all your flags. That's pretty standard. And the big thing is the disrespect is not tolerated. So I'm all for disagreements. I'm all for hearty conversation. Anyone that knows me or has chatted to me will probably know that quite clearly. But yeah, it's more about being respectful to people. It doesn't matter if you disagree. It doesn't matter if things get a bit heated. Just always remain respectful, not only to your alliance members, but to the whole community. That's what it's about. If that sounds like you, check the details. I will put them in the description of the video and pop a comment in with Discord and line. Hit me up, have a chat, and we can go from there. But I think that's all. If you are doing the Gem Summon Challenge, I hope you get one of the better prizes in there. Just remember they are a random prize. You don't get to choose. You get one of those prizes. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, remember to gently press the subscribe button. Follow the light. As always, give your kitty a scritch for me. Have a good one.